We spend most of our lives working without really reflecting about, do I really enjoy my work? And that's because we start out, we get out of college, we take our first job, we make money, we get into debt, and then we need a promotion to pay off the debt, and we get married and we get a house or more responsibilities. And it's only when we get somewhere between 35 and 40 do we realize and think deeply to ourselves about, do I really enjoy this work? And since we're going to spend most of our life working in terms of hours, I think the idea of finding joy is critical. On one hand, I do believe that change has to be a big change, but you don't necessarily make the change in the same day. When we find joy in our work, everything is good. Relationships are better, our health is better, we feel better about ourselves. You know, I was a successful manager in corporate America for over 20 plus years. And I was good at it, I had all the perks, but I never enjoyed it. One day I realized that it seems like everybody I work with, they're like robots. They come to work with one mask on and they would take their mask off when they got home. So I decided I really didn't like my work. I loved managing and developing people, but it wasn't, I needed to let myself free. When we practice doing what we really love, it makes us feel like this is really real. I think one of the biggest challenges for people in finding joyful work is the fact that most people in my research don't take the time to really reflect about what it is that they really want.
What is the purpose of your life? Who are you? Where do you want to make a difference in the world?
The challenge is just getting people, I find, to find some space in their life.
It's important for you to start to give yourself approval, permission to move forward. And then the domino effect happens.
One of the exciting things I discovered in my research in the last couple of years was that there is actually 5 stages that people go through to reach the 5th stage, which I call a new beginning. And the new beginning is a life which one could never envision before. It's blissful, you're happy, everything is good, and your work is joyful. The number one responsibility of a manager, of a human resource professional, is to enable joy at work. Because you know what? If people love their work, you don't have to focus on reward and punishment and micromanagement. In fact, the best reward is just let me do more of what I love. I'm really proud to have published my latest book, Joyful Work in Midlife, the 5 Stages. This is really a collection of my research over the past 20 years about the intersection of work and midlife. In my book, you'll find advice, stories, interviews with real people that made the transition from just work to joyful work.
If you're working, even part-time, I can guarantee you, although it would be nice, no one from Human Resources is going to run up to you and say, "Hi, Craig, we're doing a survey on authentic life, and we want to know, are you happy here?" It's part of our new benefits program next to the 401k.
People ask me a lot, have you been through all of the challenges that you're helping us with, that you write about? And I say, yes. I remember giving a PowerPoint presentation on the budget to a big group of my bosses. And in the middle, I looked at them and I said to myself, what am I doing? Why am I here? Who are these people? What is it that I really want to do? And I walked out and I never came back. And that wasn't easy. That was the hardest thing I ever did, was to leave all of that. But it's also the best thing I ever did, because by doing that, I was able to find myself and really move forward and do what I really love the most. My life today is so exciting. My biggest challenge is I need 10 lifetimes to accomplish all the different creative projects I have in mind. I'm focused in 5 areas these days. One is I'm really trying to expand my reach and my tools and articles and publications and resources to really help people, especially in midlife and for those just starting out. On the other end of the spectrum, I'm focused on teaching people to be better leaders, and I call that humanistic leadership, putting people over profit. Between all of that and my college teaching and my private coaching practice, I keep pretty busy, and I love every minute of it.